This is Ken, everybody. Welcome back to the channel. All right, we've got a little bit of Soul Land Reloaded up today. So we got a few things to cover. Let's go ahead and jump right into it. So first, let's take a look at what we got on the desktop in terms of events. We've got the Absolute Defense. So this is a hidden weapon. So it's based inside of a hidden weapon event, of course. So we've got a few good things in here to choose from, whatever you're looking for. Exchange. Interestingly enough, they're actually posting the shards against the wood, which is the fact that there's a Master Forge event. I'm not really happy about that. You need the wood for the forging, so putting the wood against an actual item just really takes away from the forging part of the actual event. So I hope they don't start doing stuff like this as normal. You know, you should have a separate material that's not associated with another event going up against this particular item. So, and again, it's a triple S, so you know, I might just I purchased some of them, but I might just forgo it. Okay, I want to forge to get some of the iron core iron core sort that you can use in that event. So I'm not exactly sure I'm going to proceed with this. But the wood is up, and that's what they're using. They don't, you know, they're also giving it a little bit more of inside the story mode, which makes it, you know, it makes it easier to obtain than it normally is. But still, I don't think they're giving us enough of it. The event's going to be going on. This is the first, you know, so I'm going to wait. I purchased some of the stuff that I wanted to really get, which was this stuff here, so I could go complete the actual thing. As you can see, I purchased quite a few things, and it's all been wood. So as you can see, they're giving it, but I did a lot of sweeping yesterday to get all of this wood. So I might just forego and wait till the last day, and then scoop up what I can in the Forge event. And then after that, I'm satisfied with Forge. I'll then come back to this because it's a triple S weapon. It's not going to be built for some time, so it's not like, you know, they're not giving us enough shards for any of the triple S items. I'm trying to obtain them just so I'll have them, so that when they do in the future start pushing out shards for them, you'll have the weapon and you can start, you know, building it up. But for the time being, you need the triple S stuff. Unless you're willing to spend money, you're not going to be getting shards for it for some time. So get the item, keep it in your inventory, and then build it up. That's the best way. Be focusing on your SS pluses right now. There's never going to be a chest for one chest that has SS, triple S, and SS plus in it, so you don't have to worry about, you know, they're separate chests. Just make sure you get both chests. Okay, and that way you can continue to build the SS pluses and slowly build up the triple S alongside of it. And then once the triple S gets to 2 stars, maybe 3 stars, you can usually move it over and replace your SS plus and put the SS plus on some of the support character, and then of course have your SSS on one of the main characters. So that's the way I've been doing it. It seems to be working out pretty good. So they do have the diamond purchase here. You of course want to get the diamonds. Okay, my diamonds are low right now. I'm building them back up. I did go ahead and purchase the Phoenix Blood in the last event. We're going to go ahead and do that here shortly. So yeah, everything's, you know, a standard hidden weapon. There's nothing to do about it. Okay, and then as I mentioned, they do have the Master Forge event up. As always, this is something. This is not losable. Okay, you don't lose this. When the event ends, it just ends. You still have the iron. It's still in your inventory. Okay, the iron source ice core. It still stays there, so you don't have to worry about. Say, like I've got 42 of them. I got like 34 of them or 30 of them last event. So yeah, so it's not something that you need to worry about spending on at this particular time. The event will be coming back along. I was hoping that they were going to throw some Phoenix blood into this event. They did not. They do have some of the spider core, and they do have some triple S shards for a pretty good price, actually. This is 25 shards. Okay, it's not for any. It's you know, it doesn't have Lu Gao in it or Enming, of course, because they hasn't been fully released. But 25 shards for 8 is not bad. Okay, this would be if you've got Evil Eye, which you should. You should be able to work him up quite, or any one of the 3 in here, the Shark or Ling Ling. you know, that this would be a really good choice. It's one of the reasons I held off. The last event, Master Forge event that they had was during an event. I think it was a Lunar New Year event. There was just not. I think it was like a week before that. It did not have good rewards. The rewards were tied to items that did not interest me or items that I already had maxed out. So I really didn't have anything in that event, and I couldn't get enough to actually purchase some of the really nicer stuff. So I just held off. Didn't do anything. And it looks like it paid off because this is a chance to get a bunch of shards. You could really max out Evil Eye or put a dent in some of the other characters as well. So definitely want to take a look at that. It's only 8 for 25 pack, and you can do that 4 times. So this is 100 for 32, which I could do. I could get 100 shards. That's a divine level, almost a divine level set for one of the characters. So that's pretty good. Standard resources, okay. As always, you should be forging first. Don't buy anything in the shops until after until the last day of the forging event is over. Okay, you need to be forging for right now. Okay, because you see, I'm out of wood, so I'm going to have to go sweep some levels to get the wood, and then I'm going to forge. Okay, and once the forging is over, then you can use the items to actually. If you're going to use any of the items for that, make sure that you do that. So forge, because the forge is how you get all the items for this event. But just wait until the last day to actually purchase this stuff. Don't purchase it right now because you might be able to get some of the better stuff. And you want to make sure that you get the best stuff, and then what's left over you use for the. So always make sure to do your forging and not just jump on something when you see it. Wait until the end of the event, and then you can make a better determination as to what you want to purchase. Okay, so the Master Forge event up now. Time limited, nothing inside of the time limited yesterday, and then today they threw up a Martial Soul sale, which is nice. So this is a chance to get some of the actual tickets if you're having trouble. If you're a sec, you should be getting enough to make 2 pulls a day on average, so it's not that big. Weekly get back is excellent as always. Okay, the first one was the free, you get 60 shards, 60, and then second one was really nice, 25. That's a max chest for the SS pluses, so Sea God and Woo are in that. And then this one right here was pretty good too. Simply has 100 experience, so that's going to be good for leveling up Inming, which will be coming out. I'm not going to need it probably. I've got more than enough to do Ingmin and Hugh, who's be coming out. Not next. Zoo's coming out next. We should see something for her next week. Maybe the end of this week, but or over the weekend. I'm probably going to be Monday or Tuesday next week. And that'll be the Zoo event. You'll be able to get the last shards for Eggming inside the Soulmaster sale, but then they'll be introducing Zoo. And then after Zoo, we got Hugh. I'm waiting on Hugh. Zoo's going to be, if you're a PvP-centric player, then you might want to go for Zoo because she's PvP beast. So her SS was a PvP beast, so I'm assuming her triple S is just going to be a beast as well too. So if you want to try to penetrate into PvP, which is difficult unless you're spending a lot of money, you might want to go ahead and go for Who. Okay, so for Zoo. Confusing there. And then 2 sects contribution up. So this is a good time to make sure that you're participating in all your sect events. All right. So that's what we have on the top. We got the Lucky Secret Treasure as always. Rob on this each day. Also remember to make sure that you do the task in here to get the rewards. This does not dot. There will be no red dot on this. So because it's embedded inside the event, so it doesn't show up a red dot on it when it's needed, as most of the other stuff does. Okay, so that's where we're at. So I did go ahead in the last one. I was down to, I managed to get the 30,000. If you watch my last video, you know that I was focusing on the Soulbone chest event that they had out, where you needed, it's like 1,800 for 10, and I needed to pull like 12 times. So it's like a whole bunch of stuff. But I managed to get a good set of actual diamonds. So I was able to actually get enough to actually do just enough. But I've completed a full set. So let's go ahead and advance it. So we now have a full set of triple S Soulbones. Okay, it's on. And as you can see, we get a really huge boost in defense from that. So that's going to take me up pretty good. So now remember, just focusing on this stuff, as I've said before, is you don't really need to worry about the fact that this is you can move this off of the character and put it on something else. So it's not like you need to, it's like, oh, it's stuck on Evil Eye. If you want to get rid of Evil Eye in the future, you can just pull this off and put it on another character. I'm probably going to put this on Hugh once I get her built up, simply because she's going to do more damage. Okay, she's going to be my strongest character at this point once I get her on the team. Ming's going to help as well too, but I don't think Ming's going to be able to even compare to you. I mean, yeah, everybody's saying she's taking down SP characters. SP characters are the next level characters. You won't see those until after you. I think comes Oscar, and then Oscar I think is the last triple S, and then they go up into the SPs. So I heard that from people saying she's taking down SP characters. So yeah, but that's not surprising. Her A+ was powerful than most of the S's in the game, so it's not surprising that she's going to be eradicating characters at a higher level. So there's a full set of Soulbone, fully broke through. Okay, the only thing left is fusing it, and that's taking it up in the stars. Spirit Source is a little bit more common. Okay, so yeah, it's surprisingly common now. I mean, you can usually get it's pretty much anytime there's a Soulbone event, they give you a good set, but you can also still get it inside of the Spirit Swap. But they're also offering it inside of the forges and stuff, so it's a little bit more common and a little bit more easy to get. So you definitely want to be building this up. Okay, so let's take one that has attack on it. Team attack, magic death, hit points. Yeah, so let's go ahead and focus on this one because this has got a team attack attached to it. So that takes it up to 4-star. So yeah, an increase of 7% increase there in team attack. So that's always good. Yeah. So I don't have quite enough to do the next one, but I will. I think they go up. I think they go up to 5-star. I think this is max right here. So we'll have to see. But I'll definitely be getting some more Spirit Source here shortly. All right. So that's what I wanted to show you. But yeah, I'm up to 12 billion. So I am moving up. But yeah, good event. This Absolute Defense is a really good item, actually. But like I say, it's triple S. But you want to get it, okay? You get the item, even if you can't do anything with it. Just have it, because once they start doing SP stuff, which is, I know it's only a couple of months away. You're going to start seeing SP stuff, and when they do that, you're going to start seeing more triple S chests dropping, and more side of more events and whatnot. And we're seeing it here inside the Master Forge already. With these, with the amount that they're giving in the Ice Course here, that's 25 shards. Okay, and for only 8, that's a really good price. So yeah, you're going to see triple S shards dropping, or triple for all of the equipment, the hidden weapons and the souls and stuff, once they go into the SP. So then you'll start building up the SSs. Okay, and now another thing that you need to keep in mind: a lot of the triple S items have secondary or ancillary stats that can be obtained by using SS shards. Now they're starting to phase SS shards for those into the actual secondary ancillary skill sets for these weapons, so keep that in mind as well. I have a lot of built up SS shards, so I might be able to start using those. I kept them in the chest for right now because I wasn't sure what to do with them. I noticed that I thought that they would probably start doing that. It's inheritance and whatnot. You've seen inside of Spirit Souls, inside, how they inherit, which means using the S's, you can use those to inherit and make it more powerful. And we're seeing it inside of the other events now for the Divine Tools and stuff now, where you can actually get better skills by using shards from the earlier versions, the SS's. So make sure that you've got it maxed out. And as a matter of fact, it has to be on a maxed out item that you get the excess shards. Once that item is maxed, any shards you put towards it will then show up as being usable on the inheritance for the weapon or for the Spirit Soul. So keep that in mind as well too. That's why it's good to max out some of that stuff so that you can start utilizing those shards for your stronger equipment, any excess shards. So keep that in mind as well too. All right. So that's all we got. Just wanted to let you know that Absolute Defense is up. Okay, and then I got a couple good events rolling inside for it. And remember to forge, and get those ice core. Okay, so again, this is Kenra. Thanks a lot for watching the video. Remember to subscribe, of course, as always. Once you subscribe, you see the bell. If you click on it, you get notified out each time I drop a video. Also, remember to like and share, helps a bit immensely. It's Kenra, coming at you from the corner, signing out.